What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Stylish Grease Monkey. My name is Chris. I hope you're having a happy new year. It's the beginning of the year. I figured I would compare the three Red Wing Moc Toes I own. I know Red Wing makes these things with different colors, but these are three I have. And there are differences. Lots of similarities, but there are differences. You would think a Moc Toe is a Moc Toe, but I found out there are differences. So here we go. The new year here in Hawaii has been faced with, I wouldn't say bad weather, but rainy weather. It rained New Year's Eve, New Year's Day, and it's been raining today, the 2nd of January. Everything is wet, but the sun kind of broke out here in the afternoon, so I figured I would do a video. Celebrated New Year's pretty well. Had a little sniffles, so I didn't feel like making a video, but I figured that I would do a video of these Moc Toes to prepare us for 2022. You know, I wish to gain more Moc Toes from Red Wing or any of the other Red Wing shoes for that matter, because I have the 8085 as well, Iron Ranger, but I want to get a hold of the 81111s. I also have Selvage jeans that I want to review with you for 2022, and I hope to expand my collection of Selvage jeans and provide the information to you. When it comes to the Red Wing Moc Toes, there are differences and similarities, believe it or not. Let's talk similarities between these pair of boots. First, it's the 6-inch Heritage Moc Toe from Red Wing, all made in the same place in Minnesota, Red Wing, Minnesota. Of course, they're all made of 100% full grain leather. The prices are between $267 to about $320, being the 1907 the most expensive of all of them. They all have the Goodyear 360 welting for durability, and of course they're built with quality in mind, durability, comfort, and craftsmanship. Really, for me, the 6-inch Heritage Moc Toe from Red Wing sets the standards for all Moc Toes when it comes to style, durability, quality, and of course the heritage piece that I chase. You know, sometimes when it's too hot here in Hawaii, you wish it's raining, and then when it starts to rain, it keeps on raining, and then you wish it's sunny because I have a lot of projects here in the yard, as you notice, where those Moc Toes are sitting. This is a 1971 Bronco. It's like, I don't know, 50% done. And I just have not had the time because the weather is just not playing, and of course the holidays. So I cannot wait for the weather to get better, guys, so I can work on it. Anyways, back to these Moc Toes real quick. A quick plug, right? When you're buying Red Wings, make sure you have the right sizing. The website recommends 1/2 to 1 inch down from your sneaker size. I would highly recommend, which I've kind of found out lately, because the last two that I have, the 875 and the 8138s, are size 11. I used to buy 11 and a half because I wear a size 12 of my sneakers. I would go a full size down. They're very comfortable. It actually hugs your feet better if it's a full size down than the 11 and a half, so you have less wiggle room. Again, that's just my opinion. Buy your shoes from a reputable dealership so that you have a choice to return it, or if you have the chance to go and actually try it on, I would recommend to try it on midday and not at the end of the day, because at the end of the day, some of us, our feet swell and it could be the wrong size, right? You want it tight. That's all my recommendation when it comes to sizing. Other similarities, these pair of boots have the 360-degree Goodyear welt, as well as the sole, which is the Creep Traction Treads wedge sole. That's really good on, I think, slippery surfaces. Also, the similarities between all of these Moc Toes right here are they're supposed to be water resistant, perspiration resistant, and all of these things, right? The models I have of Red Wing Moc Toe 6-inch are the 8138s, the 1907, and the 875. Like I said, they make multiple or numerous types of Moc Toes. I'm pretty sure those have differences and similarities as well, but these are the ones I have, and these are the ones that I'm comparing. And lastly, all Red Wing shoes that I've purchased, because they are full grain leather and they're thick leather, they have a hard break-in period. Uh, if you purchase one of these, be patient with it, right? It takes a long time for me. It took a long time for me to break them in. These Moc Toes right here are used. One of them are almost brand new. The gentleman never really worn it, so I've had to kind of do a break-in period in them. The rest of them, they're broken in, so they're good to go. Alright guys, I'm going to go over the differences on these pair of boots. One of the obvious differences are the color, obviously, and they have terms they use for the type of leather they use. The 8138 is a Briar Old Slick leather. The 1907 is called the Copper Rough and Tough, or it's a nubuck oil waxed leather. And the 875 is Oro Legacy. Now, these type of leather are 100% full grained, waxed. You know, they're not suede. They're nubuck, obviously. Really good, about 2.5 millimeter in thickness for all of them, except for the tongue. The tongue is a little bit less, but otherwise, the whole boots is made out of this thick leather. Believe it or not, the eyelets are made differently. According to the Red Wing website, that the 875 and the 8138s are nickel eyelets, and while the 1907 is darkened metal eyelets. So I've already talked about the similarities between all of them having the Goodyear welt. One thing that I notice is that the 1907 has this, what they call storm welting. It's like an additional layer of leather, and what that is for what they refer to on the website as storm stitching, to protect it from deep water or deeper water than the rest of them. They're not 100%. They're not 100% waterproof, because I've tested that. If you want to see that video, go to my website or click right here. I'll try and post that here. But they are waterproof enough where you can go out in deep rain, maybe an inch, couple inches deep, and still be safe. One thing that's what I noticed about these pair of boots right here, when I owned my 1907 when I was in a cold place, I've had to wear thicker socks because it is not thermal. It doesn't have thermal protection, and what that means really is even the leather is thick. It doesn't really protect you from the cold, especially if it's snowing outside. So recommend to wear like wool socks or something like that if you're in cold weather. It is also on slippery surfaces like ice. Well, I guess there are only certain boots that are really made to grip on ice. This is going to be slick, guys. It's like, you know, tires on ice, right? That kind of slick. So you got to be careful with the Moc Toes when you're wearing them on slick surfaces. That's pretty much all I have for you today. You got to remember that confidence is from within. As you get older, like myself, you got to find your style, right? You can't hang on to some of the styles that expire, or style that kind of move on. A lot of people get kind of stuck in their high school days. They're in their 40s and they're still wearing high school clothing. You have to, well, I'm not telling you what to do, but in my opinion, we need to be confident about what we do and how we are, because I'm pretty sure that if you're my age, 48, 49, you've accomplished so many things in your life that nothing can ever kind of move you, right? Including how you dress, including how you present yourself to people. And that is the purpose of my channel. I'm trying to encourage, influence, and let people know that at the age of 40 or later, you have to be confident about who you are, guys. Not primarily to attract women, but really to let people know that you got it down, right? So, having to wear heritage clothing, in my opinion, is it. And I will continue to make that in 2022. Thanks for watching this video. If you have a comment, please leave it down in the comment section below. Also, if you're new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell so you know every time I upload a video. I am, I think, about 40 people short of 2,000, so I would like to kind of send my thank you firsthand for those of you that are supporting me. I really do appreciate it, and thank you for 2,000. Next goal, 3,000. Here we go. Aloha.